Glad to have you with us from Davis-Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. It's the UL Monroe Warhawks and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
History was made in Starkville, Mississippi. Did you know that Davis-Wade...
From the gun, running back gets to give. Here's a little room there. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Taylor wants to throw. Makes a catch. Makes the catch and he's free. They ripped off a big one and they get it down to the 27.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Fires toward the end zone. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. He'll set up to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And you got to feel good about where you're at on this field, man. The defense forces the turnover, sets you up so good. Now, the whole playbook is wide open. First down, they go with the pass. I would not be surprised if they turn right around here, try to get more physical, try to run the football, and try to capitalize on this field position.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it way down the field. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Taylor wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
It'll be 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Taylor wants to throw. Fires downfield. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we go.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so
and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
and that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Taylor wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. It looks like they're still searching for answers for...
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get this drive started from the 29. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's going for it all. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Picked off, and this one could go all the way back. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on first down. Under fire. Puts it out of the air.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Makes a man miss. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Finds his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. It's complete. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Here's a heat. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Fresno State taking on the number 15 team, the USC Trojans. And it's Fresno State sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the top 25. Back to your game in Starkville. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Walker. Pulled down at the 18. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. So the turnover sets up their first drive of this second half, and they'll have an opportunity to take the lead. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Taylor wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. Been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. As is batted down, knocked away, incomplete, and this linebacker in pass coverage is up to the task.
And you can tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 6. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Taylor wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Made the play on the... First down here as we dive. College football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Takes it the other way. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
And they swarm him under.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He missed it, no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Taylor wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And his throw is incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Warhawks! A pick 6!
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes in.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's taking a deep shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Taylor wants to throw it. He wants a big play here late. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down. You've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on 3rd down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a 1st down.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for a huge play. Can't find his man. First play of the drive, wants to throw. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. You're going to hear guys after these games say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.